It's Olivia Lunny here, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, what's up? I'm Sarah from the Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with one of my friends, Olivia Lunny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so good. I'm so happy to be talking to you.
Me
So, how
too.
has your day been so far?
It's been great. I know we've been going back and forth on social media, so it's cool to finally be talking to you. But my day's been good. It's been pretty chill, just doing some interviews. What about yourself?
I have school, so I'm missing class for this, but I was like, it's worth it.
I feel honored.
I love it. So, I mean, yeah, we've known each other for years since the launch. So, it's so great to see how much, so much recognition you've been getting. So well deserved.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
No problem. So I like to ask this question a lot because it's like so cute. Do you have a fondest musical memory?
Hmm. In terms of my own career, or just experiencing live music, I guess either or.
Either. Yeah.
I think one of my fondest music memories would be maybe going to one of my first concerts with my dad. He took me to go see Hilary Duff. I'm not sure how old you are. Do you know who Hilary Duff is? Probably.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. And I remember we had seats like way at the top of the stadium, didn't have very good seats, but I just remember being so excited to like experience a concert, and it was like this pop star, and I bought a poster after, and I think that just like ignited the spark in me to want to try to do that one day.
That's incredible. Mine was like Taylor Swift during like her Speak Now tour.
Oh, amazing. So good.
Yeah, exactly. Um, and okay, I had to bring this up. I miss On My Level so much, and that song
Oh,
is so good. It was one of my favorites. So I mean, what happened to that song?
yeah, I mean, it's actually one of my favorites too, but I think going forward, especially after the launch, I just wanted to take a bit of a different direction with the music I was making and the creative I was making, and I kind of just wanted to start fresh as an artist and reintroduce myself to the world. So I unfortunately took that down. But I mean, I could always send it to you if you like the song.
Oh no, please. That would make my day, and I love that song so much. But your music is still incredible. So good.
Thank you so much.
The last CP was amazing. To the ones I loved. So good. It's like a little journal entry of
Mhm.
your life. So do you feel like this upcoming project is like that too, even more?
Yeah, I would say even more so because there's more songs and it's more of a full kind of length project. There's 8 songs, and it really takes the listener on a journey. There's some mellow songs, there's some more kind of upbeat like pop bangers on it. So I'm so excited to show, I guess, listeners the different sides to me. There's a more acoustic side where I started my roots, and then there's kind of this newly evolved kind of pop singer vibe. So I'm happy to be showing people that.
Hmm. And you've released the past CP in quarantine, and now you're releasing a full length album. Not really quarantine, but still in this weird phase. So what's that like?
Yeah, it's been interesting for sure. I don't think we could have any of us could have planned for this, but I'm definitely missing the whole live component to music and concerts. I'm sure you are too, as a music lover. But it's been still amazing to just put music out there because I know even me as a listener of music, I've just been clinging to so much music through this time because it gets you through a lot of stuff. So hopefully my music can act as the soundtrack for people's summer and their lives.
Hmm. It definitely will because personally, I've heard the album and it is so good.
Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that.
No problem. So, what songs are you digging right now?
What songs? I think in terms of mainstream music, like "Hold On" by Justin Bieber. I love that. I've been loving S.G. Lewis, more of like an ambient chill vibe. I've been loving Pink Sweats. I don't know if I can narrow it down to songs, but I'll just tell you the artists I've been listening to. There's too many to choose from. Coldplay. I've been loving Maroon 5. They released a single called Lost. So I've been listening to lots of pop music lately. So digging all of that. There's so much good music coming out.
Amazing. And there's some tracks in particular from the album that I want to talk about because I think they're my personal favorites.
I would love to hear which ones are you vibing with?
So first off, Domino's, so
Mhm.
good. It's so catchy. So
Thank
I mean, how did you come up with that chorus? Because it's incredibly catchy, like dangerous.
thank you. So I actually got to write that song with two incredible writers and Tommy Brown. Whitney Phillips and Melanie Fontana. They're all based out of LA. So it was kind of one of my first Zoom sessions throughout this quarantine process. And they had a rough idea called Domino. So we kind of revisited their concept. But it was so cool to just write with people who they're so established and they just know how to write such good music. So I'll definitely give them a lot of credit for this song. But it was super cool to work with them. And yeah, it's just a really fun, catchy song, and it's the album single. So I'm happy that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's so good and it's so like different from especially your older stuff, but it's like so perfect.
I'm flattered. Thank you so much.
And another one, Cold Coffee. Obviously, I was excited because of the title. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be one of my favorites, and it is. It's like it's not really it's upbeat, but it's still chill. So um the songs start off on the guitar because there's like a bit of like aspects of the acoustic guitar on there.
Yeah, so I guess I'll tell a bit of the story of the song. So I had a session set up with Boy Wanda, Yogi the producer, and Tally Mandy, two amazing writers. So a week before that song, I just had this idea in my head of cold coffee. So I just jotted down in my notes on my phone cold coffee, and that was it. And then we were in the studio and we were just kind of working on some ideas. So I pulled up my phone, kind of looked at lyrics I jotted down, and I came across that one. And so I shared those two words with them, and they're like, okay, this is cool. Let's write a song. Like, what do you want it to be about? And I just had this idea of writing kind of a sassy song about you sitting there, someone's kind of trying to get your attention and they're not treating you very well in a relationship. And you're like, my coffee's getting cold. Like, figure it out. I got stuff to do. So, yeah, another really kind of fun, empowering, cool song. And the guitar part was actually the loop, the beat that we wrote over top of. So, but it's a really cool, I think, fusion of the whole Boy Wonder vibe and then the Olivia Lunny vibe. So it's, as you said, it's pop, but it's chill. So yeah, I'm happy you like that one too.
Yeah, it's like a very like drive in your car with the windows rolled down vibe. I don't know why, but I'm
I'm
getting
happy to hear that. That's great. It's a compliment.
amazing. And another one of my favorites is The Walls. It is so breathtaking, and those harmonies on that track are insane.
Thank you. Yeah, this track is actually my favorite on the whole album because it's obviously the most kind of heart wrenching and vulnerable and honest. And yeah, the vocals are super fun to record. I just stacked on so many layers. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. And it is a more kind of acoustic and heartfelt song for sure.
Yeah, and where the concept for like walls speaking to you come from?
So I actually wrote most of the song when I was at my family cabin at our lake last summer. And I actually wasn't really going through a breakup or anything. I think I was just reflecting on the past few years of my life and things I've experienced. So I sat down on this rock by the water and it just kind of came out. And I really liked the idea of almost being confused and like suffocated by your own thoughts and not being able to see reality clearly because there's so much going on. And then I like the idea of kind of painting that visual like the walls are speaking to you and that's like your thoughts kind of just like overwhelming yourself. So yeah, a bit of a darker song, but I'm proud of that one in the concept.
As an overthinker, I appreciate that so much.
Me too, me too.
And I've always loved your fashion sense. So I mean, could we get like a fit check right now? Where'd you get your pieces?
So actually, this top is an Aritzia top. It's actually a few years old, but I found it in my closet, so I put that on. This necklace, a friend of a friend gave this to me a while ago when I was at a party. I complimented her necklace, and she took it off and gave it to me, which is super nice.
So sweet.
Sweet. And then earrings, I actually don't know where these are from, but I think hoops are my staple. So, and then loving this little fun little plastic ring.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you though.
No problem. And last question, who are your favorite up and coming artists right now?
Good question. I've been loving, I believe her name's Elio, based out of Toronto. She makes
Love
some
Elio.
amazing music. So I've been listening to lots of her. Who else do I listen to? I think I would just like to highlight her because I that's honestly like all I listen to lately. When I wake up in the morning, kind of just like making my matcha, making my smoothie, I always put her on. She just puts me in a really good energy. What about you?
Oh my god. Remy Wolf, of course, another good one. I don't think she's up and coming anymore. Um, Payday. Payday is a big one. She's like around my age and she's like killing it.
I'll have to check her out. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much as always. It was so much fun talking to you.
Of course, I'm glad we could finally meet, and thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
No problem. Hopefully we'll meet in person one day.
At a show, crossing my fingers. I hope so. I look forward to it.